Mate, if you ain't getting this longer, then this one's for you.
Hello everyone and welcome back to EME TV. Jesus Christ, it feels like time since I've got in front of a camera, man. It feels like time since I've welcome back to EME TV, but it's only taken about a year to get the next video out due to life, innit? Life catches up with everybody, I guess. I mean, everybody's been in that situation where things just don't go your way and you're a bit, you know, I don't even want to blab on about that. But I've got something very interesting in today's video. So I've gone out and I've gone and bought a car that you've probably seen in the thumbnail already. Pretty damaged, but finally, after all this sort of, I don't even know if it's called anticipation or just drag along, I finally bought this car. But without further ado, let's go and see what it is I bought. So yes guys, as you can see with the car behind me, I've bought a very badly damaged, oh there we are, very badly damaged front end crashed EP3 Type R. So if you've been watching from like the start of when I started making videos sometime last year, Jesus Christ, I really stalled, didn't I? But sometime last year, everybody knows that I've been ramping on about how much I wanted a Civic Type R, but I wanted an FN2. So why have I gone out and bought an EP3? Well, I was browsing through Copart, as you can imagine, and I've even expressed in previous videos that these are still great cars. I've been in them before, even though I hadn't driven one prior to, you know, still to this day I still haven't driven one, but they're still great looking, they're going up in value, they have their, you know, they're just like a well-recognised car, and everybody in the car world, car enthusiasts, loves them. Everybody that's driven them, there's millions of reviews on YouTube, you can see that everybody rates these cars. So I'm gonna stop waffling on and all this absolutely awful camera angles. I'm just gonna zoom in on the car and let's see what we've literally ended up with. Apologies for that guys, you can tell that I haven't literally held a camera for time. I'm literally out of shot 90% of the time. Apologies if the video doesn't come across as fluent and as well as I probably want it, but hey ho, we'll just get going. So what is this? This is I believe a pre-facelift because of the headlights, but a pre-facelift 53 plate EP3 Type R. Now as you can see, I bought this car from Copart and that is the reason why it was at auction. It's been in a heavy front end crash. Now on the pictures on Copart, the reason I actually bought it, one, because I saw that it still drove, well not still drove, it still started on the pictures, which I tried and tested and it actually had, thank goodness. And on the windscreen as well, you can see, I believe this D stands for drive. So when the car gets to Copart, they usually write D's. I don't know what I and G mean, but I know D means drive. So when they got the car in their lot or yard, it was driving under its own power. Now, coming around the car, obviously it's still in decent shape. I mean, we're missing sort of the little Honda wheel caps in there. I believe they're missing on every single one of the tires. But yeah, if you come around, you can see that this, I mean, the bodywork isn't in too bad of a shape. There's a little dink here, nothing too major, but apart from obviously the front end damage that we can see, you've got the pre-facelift headlights at the back, the rear ones. But yeah, overall when the car came in, I was pretty, I can't really say happy because we haven't stripped down the car yet to see obviously what else is wrong with it. But the reason I really bought this, guys, was the fact that it was going for a lot less than what I thought it would go for. So obviously on Copart you're able to put cars on your wish list, which I did. I put this on my wish list just to see what the value of these cars were going for at auction. I'm probably going to talk about how much I bought it for in a different video, but yeah, I think I got this car for an absolute bargain for where the market is currently, and we'll talk about that probably in a future future video. Don't know, it might be in the next one, but we'll see. I'll definitely go on blabbing on about that. Since the car has come in though, I haven't been able to open the bonnet. Why I haven't is, as you can see, this bonnet just won't go up. I'm actually here in my friend who's a car trader as well. He's actually let me store the car here whilst I've bought all the parts, and he's actually a mechanic as well, so he's actually got to repair the car for me. So at the moment, I've literally bought, in total, I've bought for obviously brand new headlights, a brand new bonnet. I believe this part right here is called a slant panel, which is absolutely gone, as you can see in there, bent to anything. So I've bought a new one of those, which I believe that's what the radiator sits on. I bought a new radiator, bought a new crash bar. I've obviously got a brand new wing as well, because as you can see, this wing has absolutely had it in this crash as well. And funny enough, when I was actually calling around for parts at parts yards and so on and so forth, every time I said this, they were like, usually we get parts but they never come in good condition. I was like, why is that? They were like, nobody ever drives these slow, so every time we do get parts in, they're pretty, you know, bad. And I was like, oh, fair enough, that does sort of make sense, because obviously this is the condition that I've obviously bought mine in. But if we come on inside, very, very dirty, as you can imagine. Obviously it's just come from an auction yard. Front number plates there, but interestingly, open the door and we had spark plugs on the floor, which I was like, I don't know if the previous person, the previous owner, the person that's crashed the car, obviously there's a couple there on the passenger side, whether they're brand new or not, I don't know, but I will definitely be getting a brand new set of spark plugs to put this in, because as this is a high revving engine, revving up to about 8,500 revs, you don't really want to be chancing it on sort of spark plugs. So they'll be one of the first things I do after the sort of front end has been replaced. I love these Type R seats, these red ones. I was happy enough to obviously, well, I went and bought one which has the front red ones, because I believe in, I don't know, pre-facelift models usually get those seats with the ones that, the green and black at the front as well. I don't know when they changed that, because this is a 53 plate and I believe this is still pre-facelift, so I don't know whether that's sort of from 2002 downwards, or I've literally just got lucky with somebody that's actually changed them. But you guys let me know, because you probably know more about this than me. Unfortunately we can't see that lovely K20 engine underneath there, because I literally can't open the bonnet and I'd have to go to my mechanic, get a hammer and so on and so forth, and I unfortunately forgot to do that like an idiot. So therefore we'll probably have to wait till this is actually fully repaired and done, and when I do the first drive on this, which is bound to be epic, I mean, I can't wait to obviously get my hands behind the wheel in this. We'll then obviously be able to look at the engine. Obviously everybody knows about these engines and everybody knows about EP3 Type Rs, because I mean, there's unbelievable amount of content out there on these cars. But I guess it's my turn to obviously have a go in one and see what my thoughts are. I haven't bought this car as well to sell. This car is actually, I've bought to drive myself as a new sort of daily driver. But obviously as time goes on, we'll see. I'm still on the search as well for, I'll keep tight-lipped on that. Also, so something that I don't know if I missed this or I've just been unlucky, but when the car did come in, and it came in literally just yesterday, so I got one of my friends who obviously does recovery, went and picked it up, dropped it off here. We did obviously start it to obviously just move it into the yard and park it in here, but when we did start it, this happened. So as you can see, somebody's obviously taken the exhaust, the cat, and probably had their way with it. Whether that's it being taken at the salvage yard where this was kept at Copart, or probably done by the previous owner, because obviously, as we know, or as everybody knows really, Hondas, they're easy to take off and they're valuable as well, so people like to obviously take them off. Maybe the previous owner took it off and wanted to sell it on, we don't know, but that's something additional thing that I'd have to get as well. I don't know how I missed out on the pictures, but I guess, as I said, I'll always say I'm not perfect, so hey ho, that's another maybe 200-300 quid that I've got to find from somewhere to get that sorted out as well. But guys, I know this is a short and sort of scrambled up and down video, but thanks a lot for watching. I'm just trying to get behind the camera and get comfortable again. I haven't actually done this for, as you can see, about a couple of months, but hopefully I'll be having more content to come more frequently as well. But thanks a lot for your support, always appreciated. If you could like, subscribe and share if you can, and yeah, let's see what we can do with this new EP3, well, crash damage EP3 tough hole when it is ready. But guys, take care, thanks a lot, see you soon, peace.
If you ain't getting this one, then this one's for you.